we're going to do a little bit of hands-on discussion with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Every fucking year, Call of Duty comes out.
I know, and I'm already level 14.
You are level... Is Britt playing this?
Can the PS4 Pro run this?
I mean, dude, Activision's going to make sure this game runs everywhere.
Before you jump into this, can I just say that fucking hub app is bullshit? It uninstalled Modern Warfare 3.
Yes.
And she had to re-download that?
The Call of Duty app, the hub app is a fucking disaster. Like I had the kids for the Xbox. I had it downloaded. I made sure I had everything set to go. And then on the day one, I go in there and start it up, and it's like, you have 106 gigabyte download. I'm like, what?
What a dumb fucking if you're gonna do that,
stupid.
Make it smarter. I don't know, but why would you install an already downloaded digital game? Digital game.
Wow.
I don't know. Anyways, she doesn't have it. I don't know what that's gonna look like.
Come on, Britt. I need someone to play COD with. Come on, Britt.
I don't know if she can play the Black Ops. And that's Treyarch's game, right?
Yeah, that's dude. If I feel like with Omni movement, it's for all the kids. Omni. Here, we'll get into it. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, just talk about the fucking game.
Guess I'm chopped liver. No, man, I'm playing with you, man. All right, so Black Ops 6 dropped. It's out. It's available now on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PC,
Switch.
Still not on Switch. I probably won't see that until Switch 2, whenever that's announced at some point.
No announcement tonight?
No, it's Mario, or I'm sorry, Nintendo Music app is available for phones, and you can download and listen to all the Nintendo songs.
It sounds like a Nintendo thing to do.
That's a very Nintendo thing to do. Very Nintendo. All right, so I've only got about maybe 7 or 8 hours into Black Ops 6. Just kind of been bouncing around between all the modes. Immediate impressions, likes. First of all, I really enjoy the map rotation. One of the key things of multiplayer is, are the maps any good? Are the maps good? And I think for the most part, the maps are pretty good. There's a couple in there that I'm kind of indifferent on, just because I still haven't learned the flow of the map yet, the layout of it all. There's one that's you're in the city that's surrounded by water and different
new
areas.
maps or old maps.
Oh, I think these are mostly new.
Okay.
If there are some old ones, I'm not familiar with them until this weekend when Nuketown drops. Nuketown is coming out, so that'll be pretty fucking sweet. But so far I like the map rotation. I do like the UI seems a little bit more simplified. It doesn't seem as chaotic as the last one. I have to go back and look, and maybe they updated Modern Warfare 3 where it's a little bit more simplified, but this one is just really easy to bounce around and select the things that you want to do. The main thing that I've noticed so far in terms of the gameplay, first of all, the gameplay loop is still there. I mean, say what you will about Call of Duty and the campaign length and this and that and how they handle things. They just have the feel down. They know how to make a good shooter. They're like Bungie. There's just some things that they understand, and they understand how to make a really good shooter. The thing that I like about the multiplayer so far is the time to kill here is faster than it was in Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, I always felt like I'd get the drop on somebody, I pump a bunch of rounds into them, they turn around and fucking kill me, and I'd be like, what the fuck? In this one, the time to kill does seem faster, and I like that because if I get a drop on somebody, I put enough in them, they're done. I get rewarded for it. Do I still get turned around on one shot once in a while? Sure, because I miss my shots, which I'm no stranger to. I am not an elite Call of Duty player. But I like being rewarded for, hey, I was patient, I got the drop on somebody, I get to bring them down. Awesome. Now, as far as the Omni movement goes, that's the new big feature with the movement. You can basically sprint sideways while you strafe, and you can dive sideways, you can dive back, and kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, when you're laying on your back, you have a whole 360 move around. So it's very... I don't even know a fucking word. I was trying to think of a fucking cool word for it. I'm going to just go with annoying because I'm old. Omni movement kind of feels like to me what building in Fortnite feels like. It's just I have a limit.
Your brain only works so much.
I can only do so much with the
right.
controller. I like diving backwards. I do like that. If I run into a room and I can dive
you do
backwards.
like being on your back.
I love being on my back. Learned it from your mom. But if you dive in backwards, it gives you an opportunity to fight off anything that a bum rush that's coming at you. But I have seen other people using the Omni movement to better skill than I have, and it doesn't seem OP. I was worried that it was going to be something it's going to be OP as fuck, and we're early on though. So I mean that could change over the next couple months. But I don't feel like I'm at a complete disadvantage because I don't use it, but I do use it to some degree, but just not like how other people are going to use it over the next couple of years, where you're just like, you're fucking stupid. Like, this is ridiculous. One surprising thing I've liked so far, the campaign. We have gone back to a traditional COD campaign, and so far it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I think I'm 4 chapters in, and already a huge improvement over Modern Warfare 3's. Modern Warfare 3 tried to like force that Warzone overlay or layout to a single-player mission, and you go to this huge area, and you explore these different sections, but the stealth mechanics of Modern Warfare 3 in those missions was fucking trash. Like, the minute you killed somebody, it alerted everybody. You're just like, what the fuck is the point of fucking stealth if it's going to just alert everybody because you killed somebody? These missions are more linear so far. I understand later on some of them kind of open up a lot. But the things that I've explored so far, they're linear, but you are still given the option, do you want to go in guns blazing or do you want to go through stealthily? Thankfully, I've been able to go through stealthily. You can take people down and not trigger a full-on assault. I really like that part of it. The story's super engaging. The voice acting is very, very good.
Cool.
So far, probably one of the better Call of Duty campaigns I played in quite some time.
Okay.
Really, really digging that. And zombies, I'm just starting to get into. I've only done the first map, the Liberty Falls. I haven't done, I think it's called Terminum or Terminus, whatever the other map is. I haven't touched that one. Ran with some randos, ran with a couple friends. It's classic zombies. The round-based, I absolutely love that. There's still the exfil thing, which I think was introduced to the last one when it was open world. I'm not 100% certain on that, but like the exfil is still there. I don't know what the benefit of exfilling is, other than I think you can take a couple gumballs with you that you might have unlocked. I'm still waiting to see what the point of exfil is in the zombie mode, but tons of Easter eggs, tons of things to do. You have to really explore and look at every nook and cranny to try to figure out what you need to do to move the story forward. I went with one group. I think we got to a level around 22, and we had summoned some kind of like a creature. I don't know if it was an abomination or something, and we had to hold down like an area, and it was, like I said, it was awesome. It just felt really good. Chapter 4, dude. How long till you get to? Oh boy, I can tell you right now, it won't take me a year. It won't take me a year, Josie. Promise you that. But like I said, man, overall, this is when I play a Call of Duty game, I love the fact that they always have 3 main components: zombies, multiplayer, campaign. That's always been one of the great values about Call of Duty is you're getting a
no Warzone this time?
No, well, Warzone is still there. It's still there, but like I'm just talking about like the base version. I feel like Warzone just carries over to all of it. It's like an overarching like Call of Duty thing. I'm looking at the package itself for Call of Duty 6, Black Ops 6, and right now, zombies is in a really good place. You know, as long as they keep adding maps and whatnot, which they will. The multiplayer feels really good to play. It's been a lot of fun. I love the time to kill, and the campaign is really strong early on. So far, one of probably the better overall Call of Duty experiences I've had in a long time. So I'm really digging that side of it. It's really good. It's really good.
Okay.
Zombies need ray gun, thunder gun, and monkeys. Round based, I'm good. Hey man, round based is where it's at. That's where we all started. Was round based zombies.
World of War. And
I will always enjoy zombies that way. That's the best way to play it. Now, a couple things you want to talk about. The launch. The launch has been massive. It is the biggest Call of Duty 3-day opening weekend ever. Number 1 in total players. Number 1 in hours played. Number 1 in total matches.
Is that Game Pass?
CEO Satya Nadella said last week's launch of Black Ops 6 was the biggest Call of Duty release ever, setting a record for day 1 players as well as Game Pass subscriber adds on launch day. Unit sales on PlayStation and Steam were also up over 60% year over year. This is an absolute juggernaut of a fucking game right now. A massive success for Call of Duty. And the fact that, it's boosted. I mean, everyone kind of expected it, and even Microsoft said they expected Game Pass to increase by 2.5 to 4 million subscribers with Call of Duty. Obviously, that's going to hurt sales per se on Xbox because it's all going through Game Pass.
Sure.
But to have that 60% increase or improvement over on PlayStation and Steam, this is a huge success.
Yeah, that they can recoup some of their money on that side of it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's where they're going to get a lot of their stuff is the retail version of it, and then obviously through the monthly, because that's the one thing about Call of Duty on Xbox now is you can't look at it from the first month. You got to look at how it does over the course of several months if people keep their subscription to Game Pass, which they will if they want to keep playing COD. So, I mean, after like 4 months, you're at $80 because I think you have to have a Game Pass Ultimate in order to play the multiplayer side of things. I think that's how it is. The core version only gets the campaign. There's some weird thing going on with like which version of Game Pass. I mean, basically, you either want PC Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate if you want the full Call of Duty experience.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, that's a fucking massive success. It's a new record for the amount of new subscribers in a single day on Xbox with Game Pass.
Nice.
So, I mean, once Call of Duty came out, everyone was like, buying Game Pass.
Yeah.
And, you know, whether or not that sustains and keeps going, you know, whether or not people enjoy Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will obviously be determined a couple months down the road. Was it worth the investment? But, I mean, initial reaction is, this is why you bought Activision.
Looking good right now.
This is why you bought Activision, to get it into Game Pass, to get those subscribers up, and you've seen everything that you need to see for a successful launch. Plus, you got higher sales over on the other platforms that people are playing for full price. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a really good launch. And, I mean, other than, gosh, I think the only couple of issues I've ran into so far is just my rank says level 1, but then I just leave the game and then go back in, and my rank comes back. So, I mean, just like little server issues, which is to be expected if it's the largest launch in the history of Call of Duty. The servers are going to get beat up a little bit, but by all accounts, no major, like, outages, no major, like, continuous errors and shit like that. Like, it's just been a really good experience so far.
All right.
So, always looking for people that play zombies. If you got Game Pass, check it out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What you think of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 so far. Are you getting into the Omni movement? I feel like Omni movement is like a 35 and under thing. I mean, there are some older folks that are probably going to get it. I don't get it, man. Like, I don't think about holding sprint when I'm strafing and then diving out of a fucking window and landing on my side. And like I said, I understand the benefit of it. I'm sure it's super useful in a sticky situation. But other than diving backwards, I ain't fucking doing any of that shit, man. I can't even fucking slide kill. You know, I'm not worried about diving out a window or diving through doors with a 360 degree view of everything. I ain't doing all that. How about you?
What are we talking about?
Call of Duty, Tone.
Yeah. So the last time I played Call of Duty was Black Ops 4.
Oh, that was the one without a campaign, wasn't it?
Right. I think that was the last one I played. Maybe Modern Warfare.
Cold War?
Modern Warfare came out after that, I believe.
Yes.
Right? Yes. I did play some of that. I did like that. I'm awful at fucking Call of Duty. Always have been. I can never get it down,
PUBG.
no matter how much I play. But the zombies on Black Ops 4 was pretty gnarly.
Yeah,
I played a fuck ton of that. I really enjoyed that. So,
yeah, zombies is the main attraction for me. Like I said, I've enjoed the multiplayer more than I thought I was going to. I think it feels really good to play the.
I thought Advanced Warfare was your favorite.
Dude, the fuck out of here!
Fucking
I actually really liked World at War. I thought World at War.
OG
was really
World
good.
at War is still one. It's still one of the.
Gary Oldman is the Russian guy in that. I mean, how crazy that Gary Oldman was in a fucking Call of Duty game. When I found out I wouldn't face sliding 12-year-olds, I was like, I'm in. Oh, they're still sliding, bro. People are still sliding in that game. There's multiple times where I know there's someone coming around the corner, and I know they're probably gonna slide. I'm still aiming for like center mass, just completely over the target. I get wiped out. And there's no compete. Oh, with PUBG. Okay. I found out. Yeah. There ain't none of that in PUBG, man. Ain't none of that in PUBG.
About how PUBG kicked off this whole Warzone kind of.
I know, right?
Isn't it crazy? That whole battle royale shit, and now nobody ever really talks about it.
We also got a roadmap for this first month here. So for right now, Infected mode is available now. The Endeavor Tracer Pack is available now. That's part of the Call of Duty Endowment, and I actually looked at it. There's some really good stuff in that. There's actually it's $20. You get a skin there that you see. You get you get 2 tracer packs, couple of charms and things of that nature. Nuketown drops this Friday. Nuketown makes its return. And then in 2 weeks, Season 1, November 14th. a free content update, new maps, new modes, and more. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming to Call of Duty in the next couple of weeks, including Warzone, getting the Omni movement and all that stuff added to it. So, you're going to play this shit, bro.
I have played a Nuketown map before.
Yeah, hey man, everyone loves Nuketown.
That's the one with the bus.
Yeah, it is. It is the one with the bus. That Sandra Bullock's driving.
Playground. Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the one.
But no, let us know what you think of Black Ops 6. We would love to hear from you. We're gonna keep it going, Tone. It is Devil's Night, Halloween week, spooky season at its peak.